Welcome
One.
everybody to the week 6 Sitshow with Krisko. Chef Krisko is here for all your starter sit needs and boom bust of the week or something. I'm really doing a not good job. How are you, Jeff?
The AJ and Big Justice five boom players of the week. I think that's what we're going with here. Oh my god. I'm getting notifications like crazy. Apparently Football Absurdity is going live.
Oh, I gotta stop
All right.
everything.
Also going live is the Jets' chance to win this football game, Evan. Holy moly. I did not expect this. Jets currently up 11 to 10. Incredible cowardice at the end of the first half after incredible
That was so cool.
cojones
Watching
cojones
Kurt
to go
Warner
for it.
lose his shit was amazing.
He wasn't even like losing it. He was just like dumbfounded. He
As
was
were
just
we
like,
all.
"You can't do this." But speaking of you can't do this, are you a fantasy relevant wide receiver? Because if you are, you can't do this as in play this week. Evan, injury reports out of control. So we've got I didn't even like list the potentially in or out guys for this afternoon because the list was too long. So we've got officially out four quarterbacks. Three of them were starters for fantasy leagues. Lamar Jackson, Brock Purdy, and Kyler Murray. Absolutely loving my Jalen Hurts, Brock Purdy, Lamar Jackson room in Big Dynasty Drix with Walker. Definitely not. I think I'm starting. I think I'm starting like Lad McConkey in the Superflex in that league or something. It's wild. I have no other quarterbacks. Um, for running backs, you got Bucky Irving, Chuba Hubbard, and then a couple guys out for the year: Miles Sanders and Antonio Gibson. Wide receivers, this is where it gets messy. CeeDee Lamb still out. There was rumors that he was seen without a taped ankle in practice this week, so there was some idea that he might be back potentially, but nope. Mike Evans still out. Chris Godwin taking a step backwards, which is really unfortunate because he's dealing with, I think I saw something like fibular, a lower leg injury, but it's like his fibia, so his actual bone. So that's bad. Huge for Emeka Ibuka, though. Terry McLaurin out, Quentin Johnston out, Ricky Pearsall, Darnell Mooney. Those are probably the end of the fantasy relevant guys, but guys that are like maybe Adonai Mitchell, Jalen Coker, Cavante Turpin, Christian Watson, Devontae Walker, Calvin Austin, which I wrote Calvin Waston in the notes. Jalen Coker, if you have an IR spot, go Adam. He's like 9% rostered. He was pretty good in a small span last year before his injury. And there's no second wide receiver on this team that's worth anything. For tight ends, Brock Bowers is out. Brenton Strange is on IR, but it's not season ending. And Jatavian Sanders is out. So fire up your Teteroa McMillans. He will be getting his first touchdown of the season this week
Yay.
against the Dallas Cowboys.
OJ wants to know if this is one of the worst coached games of all time.
Oh man, I would say so. Just the crazy, like the end of the first half was one of the most incompetent displays that I've ever seen on a football field, from a coaching standpoint. And then for Sean Payton to just keep running it up the teeth of this defense that is stopping J.K. Dobbins. That I haven't pulled up the stats, but I'm guessing he's at like 2 yards per carry. Like it's just incompetence all around. It's both teams are playing to not lose at this point. To put it a different way, there's some puckered buttholes on both sides.
Yeah, I'm wondering why Sleeper did not add my Jacoby Brissett. Oh, now he was on waivers till Sunday, and now he's on waivers till Monday. Well, cool. I'm starting Carson Wentz on bye.
You only have wait, is that a super flex league or one
Yeah,
quarterback?
and I started my Thursday Superflex in the super my Thursday QB in the Superflex like an idiot.
Oh
So
man,
I deserve
Evan,
this.
Evan. Oh my god. So yeah, this game's interesting. Can you guess who leads all players in receiving yards in this game?
That would probably be that one number 45 on Denver.
The random guy who scored the
Yeah,
touchdown.
the only pass I've seen
Nate
completed.
Adkins. No, it is Evan Ingram, 4 for 4 for 30 yards. There are two players in this game with more than 30 all-purpose yards. One is Brees Hall, and another one is Justin Fields. So we're not sending our best, folks.
We are not.
Yeah, Evan, I posted this on Blue Sky. Let's see. I haven't seen exported American jets go down in England like this since the Lend-Lease Act.
Wow.
Folks, folks, it's a little World War II history. If you've never heard of World War II, go ahead and look it up.
It's an obscure footnote in world
Yeah,
history. People.
yeah. People, big World War One heads being like, they made a sequel.
Happy Sunday, Fatty.
Oh, what's up, dog? So yeah, this is just an absolute dreck of a football game going on right now. Next week though, NFL is doing my favorite thing, which is they're putting the Rams in this game, which is like, hey, West Coast, why don't you go screw yourself? We're gonna put one of your teams at 6:30 a.m.
I'll be there.
I love, yeah, I'll be there. I love for football to start before the sun gets up, though. That's I woke up this morning and I was like, Jesus Christ! I was like, I gotta get the dogs fed because football starts in 15 minutes,
I
and
had about 30 pounds of meat to process starting at 4:30, so I was real happy and on it, making my ribs and my bacon.
well, yeah, I don't I I I don't have that in me anymore. Because I don't eat pork anymore. So it's like smoking meats. It's like
Oh yeah,
it's either wings, which is
yeah.
an hour, maybe an hour and a half.
I'd
You don't
rather
got to get
fry
up
them.
early for that. Or it's a brisket, which I'm usually sous videing the brisket first now and then smoking it just to get the flavor in there. So that's maybe a 6-hour operation. So it's like I don't have to do any of that stuff anymore, but I've definitely been there with like ribs and slow cooking pork shoulders, all that stuff. You got to get up before the sun.
Yep,
Yeah.
and it smells
Although
good in
I
my
do,
house.
yeah, for sous videing my turkey for Thanksgiving, I do have to get up at like 3 in the morning.
I start that like
Uh
3 or 4 days ahead. I do the brine and then
Yeah, I
reject
mean
him.
that's my process is dry brine, let it sit, let it let the skin absorb it, then get all the goodies under the skin, seal it, let that sit for a day or so, and then I always forget. I always forget if it's white meat first or dark meat first, but one goes in for 24 hours, one goes in for 12 hours. So if we're
Oh,
eating at
so you're
at
not
like,
doing whole bird.
huh?
You're not doing whole bird. I see.
I am doing I quarter it.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you quarter it, it makes life a little bit easier on you. But what's great too is I quarter the bird on like Monday, and then I just take everything. Everything goes in the stock pot with whatever leftover herbs I have, onions, garlic, peppercorns, all that stuff, and I make stock for like 3 days. It's on low on my stove for 3 days. So the whole house smells like Thanksgiving for 3 days. It rules.
That does roll.
Yeah, it's so awesome. And I just go in there. If it gets low, I just add more broth. And we always have like when we're done, we probably have almost a gallon's worth of turkey broth. And then so I guess we're getting into Thanksgiving, waiting for folks to come in with some questions. But and then afterwards we usually have this uh with the leftover dark meat, we'll put it in a soup with pumpkin and black beans and the turkey broth and some chipotle, and it's this like almost like a bisque type thing. It's so good.
Why don't we have a cooking show, dude? We could totally do it.
I know. And then oh man,
We vamped for 10 minutes just talking about making meat. Like,
well, now I want to talk about. I'm excited to make my. I'm the designated mashed potatoes guy for Thanksgiving
I remember
too.
you used Gordon Ramsay's recipe.
Yeah, I modified it. Yeah, but it's his shepherd's pie topping recipe, and I use it just for straight baked potatoes. Oh, we've got an actual football play. Is this Marvin Mims? I don't know. We have an actual football play. Um, a catch and run, but yeah. I saw my my brother-in-law and my sister yesterday, at my mom's house for her birthday. Happy birthday, Mom. And I was like, yeah, I guess I'll see you in about a month and a half for Thanksgiving. And then I just started thinking about Thanksgiving.
I
So
got to
that's where
go.
that came from.
My neighbor, who's the only reason I get out of town ever, she took me to a town 3 towns over where there's this giant warehouse that's all Asian foods. And so I
Mm.
stocked up on. It took a while because I had to use my phone to translate everything, but I got some gochujang, and I got some good gram masala, garam
Oh,
masala.
garam masala.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I typed in. I like to price check, so I typed just. I opened the Walmart app and I typed in garam masala, and it tried to sell me McCormick's garam masala,
Mm.
which is
Yeah,
so
I don't
so
want that.
wrong. Like, I don't want Scottish
Yeah, I
people
don't
anywhere
want that.
near my Asian cooking.
We got a question in the chat from OJ. Half PPR: Hassan Haskins, Keenan Allen, or Travion Henderson. So I I really like both Haskins and Keenan Allen today. Trevion Henderson, I'm very confused by what they're doing with him. So even though I believe in the talent, most of the three from Trevion Henderson, I'm gonna go with Keenan Allen here. I think that Hassan Haskins does get a good amount of rushing, and he does have the best chance of a touchdown out of the two running backs there. But Hampton was fourth in running back targets, or I'm sorry, running back catches with 20 when he suffered his injury. And I think those are going to go to Kamani Vidal. So you're kind of splitting that production. And with no Quentin Johnston, I have a feeling that with Herbert having the third best quarterback matchup on the day, it's going to be a lot of passing to McConkey and Keenan Allen today. So I believe in Keenan Allen in this one.
And you believe in
Um,
McConkey enough to start him in a Superflex league.
Yeah, buddy. I think McCon. Well, the problem was that there's three guys there and not enough passing, and now that there's two guys there and no running backs, I'm like, all right, let's go,
I'm starting
let's go.
Kenny Pickett in our dynasty league in QB. So like, yeah,
Wow. What's funny is there's a non-zero chance we
yeah,
see. Well, I don't know if he's the QB3 or whatnot, but there's a non-zero chance that we see him.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
We'll see him take a knee to get me negative 1.1 points.
man, that's golf league excellence right there. That's
Oh, I forgot to check golf league.
it, in golf league, if you have Aaron Rodgers backup quarterback and they're a huge favorite, that's a huge one because that dude never takes knees at the end of the game if he can help it.
Are you still alive in Survivor?
No, I went out in week 3. I think it was I forget, it was some huge upset, and I was like, huh, well, all right, I'm done with Survivor.
Are you in
Man,
both? You're still in it in both guillotine leagues too.
guillotines, yeah.
Yeah. Although
I'm
I'm gonna win
chilling.
both of those.
I'm chilling in both guillotine leagues. Hey man, I only gotta say stay second to last.
I've had the top score 4 of the 5 weeks, and I've added no players.
Jesus Christ, Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan's winning guillotine. We're gonna be all out of money, and Evan's gonna be like, do I want
There's one
do I
left.
want Christian McCaffrey or Bijan Robinson for $1? Well, maybe I'll just add them both. Who cares?
There's one guy left, AK, with any money.
Oh man, yeah. I spent half my budget on Malik Neighbors, who
Oof.
hit the
R.I.P.
waiver wire 3 out of the 4 weeks, which is very funny. It's
Yeah.
like he was cursed.
Whoever bid $1,000 for Detroit's running back, Jameer Gibbs,
Gibbs,
is
yeah.
predicted to lose this week. So we're just gonna be passing Jameer
Oh,
Gibbs around.
oh no, oh no. All right, we got oh, AK doesn't have audio access, so type our answer here. So while
Yeah,
AK's
I'll do it.
putting that question together, let's go over my boom players of the week, shall we? My
Yes,
AJ and Big
let's.
Justice boom players of the week. Giving all these players 6 booms, 6 Costco booms. We got Matthew Stafford with the second best quarterback matchup this week, going up against the Miami Dolphins. They need to excise the Thursday Night Football demon, so I have a feeling they're going to run up the score on Miami. He has 375 passing yards or more and 3 touchdowns in back-to-back games, multiple touchdowns in 4 straight games. The Dolphins have given up 53 fantasy points in the last 2 games. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. He has scored 53 fantasy points the last 2 games, going up against the 27th worst matchup in Indy and the 23rd worst matchup in the Niners. Ravens currently allowing the second most fantasy points in the league to quarterbacks. And sorry, my notes got a little confusing there. And they've allowed 4 passing touchdowns the last 2 weeks and 56 fantasy points the last 2 weeks to quarterbacks combined. So Matthew Stafford, boom quarterback, boom running back. There's no other answer here, Evan. It's my king. The true one big beautiful bill. Herbert and the Chargers. Stafford's not playing Miami. Stafford's playing Baltimore. I didn't mean to say Baltimore. I meant to say Baltimore, not Miami when I was talking about Stafford. AK claiming to not have audio access and yet hearing my boom player of the week. Interesting, AK. Sorry, I meant to say the Ravens,
I can read your
not
lips if you're
Miami.
wrong.
Yeah. Anyways, the one big beautiful bill, as AK so aptly named his team. My king, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Last week, 16 touches, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. This week, it's looking like no Chris Rodriguez. He wasn't practicing on Thursday or Friday. The Bears are the worst running back defense on a per touch basis, allowing over 6 yards per carry. It's wheels up for my king, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Tedaroy McMillan, as I mentioned, is going to score his first touchdown of his career. This week, he has 8 targets in every game, leads the league in targets without a touchdown. The Cowboys are twice as bad as the second place matchup in my model that I made this week. I'm working on some tight end and wide receiver fantasy point models, and the Cowboys are twice as bad as everyone else. They allow 10 yards per target, 11% touchdown rate on wide receivers. And then, of course, David Njoku, my boom tight end. Browns have the 3rd best tight end matchup on a per target basis. They've allowed 3 touchdowns in the last 3 games. Last week, he had a 28.6% first read target share, which was 4th last week and would be 2nd on the season if it held. And all of the wide receivers combined had a 33% first read target share. So my boom guys this week, Stafford, Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, Aroa McMillan, and David Njoku. And let's get to AK's question. Evan.
They want to know full PPR, Bam Knight or Michael Carter. Yes, they are that desperate.
Oh my God. Oh,
This is hard because you can't use rankings, so the rankings haven't updated for the Bam Knight is starting now.
I'm not going to use rankings for the Bam Knight rises. I'm just checking to see. I seem to remember Bam Knight getting a good amount of targets. Last time when he was playing with the Jets, last time he got a chance to play. So I'm just going to double check his game logs really quick.
Do you want to start a player named Michael Carter, or do you want to start a player named Bam Knight?
Bam. Yeah. Bam Knight, when he got a run with the Jets in 2022, had 10 targets in 3 games where he was significantly used. And he was all right. I'm going to go with Bam Knight here just because of the PPR aspect of it. I'm not really excited about either, to be honest with you, but I'm sure you know that.
No, yeah, he's not. He knows what he's getting into.
Yeah. But I'm just really excited. I get to annoy Walker with my favorite thing from when he was with the Jets, which is every week I got to go. Is the Bam Knight Rising? Is it Bam Knight Rises time? Because of the Dark Knight Rises, and Walker hated it. Speaking of which, happy birthday to Walker.
I've never heard of it.
Shout out to Walker. It's Walker's birthday today. Turning
Dang.
30. Officially chopped, officially unk.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm banking on Brissett checkdowns as well. AK. I'm banking on Brissett throwing the ball more than Kyler Murray. I'm borderline worried that Jacoby Brissett's going to work this offense better than Kyler Murray. Because Kyler Murray has been like bad. Like he lose to the Titans bad. Getting 360 no scoped by his center bad. For Kyler so far this season. So Evan, you want to hear a schedule quirk that I think you would appreciate?
Do you want to hear a guillotine Lurie quirk?
Yes.
I picked up Marvin Harrison Jr. on waivers for free. No, out of FA for free.
For free?
Okay, what's your
Just like I'll take that. Yoink. The 3 Florida teams, Miami, Jacksonville, and Tampa Bay, all have home games today, and all of the teams that they host play on the West Coast.
Okay.
You got San Francisco going to Tampa Bay, you got Seattle going to Jacksonville, and you got the Chargers going to Miami.
Wow.
And the fourth California team, the Rams, play in Baltimore. So all the West Coast teams are playing in the Eastern time zone today.
Did that nor'easter ever manifest?
Let's find out. I think the website's nflweather.com. I meant to check it this morning, but I was scrounging around my house because we did a cleanup yesterday, and you get rid of all those like stale treats and stuff. You're like, man, I got nothing left. Let's see. We've got 23% chance of rain, Rams and Ravens. We got 12% chance of rain, Detroit Chiefs. 17% chance of rain, Bears, Washington. There's 2 games with miles per hour on the wind over 8 in the early
Wow. So
window.
no, it did not hit.
Yeah, in the late window, there's a few like Bengals, Packers, Lions, Chiefs have 12 miles per hour, and then tomorrow Bears, Washington. But that's not really a huge deal. 12 miles per hour isn't a huge deal. So no, nothing developed for that. But if you want real football weather, it looks like we have 2 games with a high over 80. Let's go, baby.
Wow. What games are they?
Chargers, Dolphins, Niners,
Oh,
Buccaneers.
duh. Not
Yeah.
the third. Not Jacksonville. Jacksonville doesn't want to keep the unity.
Nope. 73%. Jacksonville's over in the, what was that? Would you call that the panhandle of Florida?
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah. The Florida panhandle, literally the term for it. Yeah. So they're doing their own thing over there.
Wow.
Yeah. Speaking of doing their own thing, are the Chiefs really going to be 2-4? Or can we dance on their graves?
Yes.
If with the Chiefs 2-4, the Ravens, I think also 2-4?
We have won one game.
One game. And the Bengals just circling the drain. I think it's finally time for Josh Allen to make it to the Super Bowl.
Hooray.
I'm as a Josh Allen fan, I'm ready for that.
The one thing is the Ravens are practically guaranteed their division with no games besides Cleveland in the first half of the year, so everyone will be rested up. So they will make
Yeah.
the playoffs, even if with a losing record. So they'd have to get through that. Depends upon if the Ravens can figure it out and get healthy. Now they have
My hot
60%,
take.
60% of their payroll is in an IR.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. My hot take. I mean, they got Kyle Hamilton back. But that doesn't make up for like no Roquan, no Lamar Jackson, no Madubuike. Like it's
man.
bad. Yeah. My hot take is that the Ravens will still win the NFC North or AFC North.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
we're gonna split with Cleveland. We're Cincinnati a joke, and Pittsburgh. Oh no, we're gonna beat Cleveland both times. We'll split with Pittsburgh because we always do, and Cincinnati's a joke. So
yeah, and after today, their schedule is just like primo. Like they may only lose one game after the bye.
they deserve it.
I'll
We had to
shoot.
play Kansas City and Buffalo and Detroit the first 4 weeks.
Yeah, and the Rams today.
Oh
Like
yeah.
that's a freaking that's a buzzsaw. But like look at here, let me pull up the Ravens schedule rest of the season. Hold on. So I have them losing 2 games the rest of the year. I also have them splitting with Pittsburgh and losing at Green Bay. But they've got but after this week they've got Chicago, Miami, Minnesota. Minnesota might be tough. Cleveland, Jets, Cincy, Pittsburgh, Cincy, New England, Green Bay, and Pittsburgh. They could finish the season 10-7.
Inshallah.
So pretty crazy pretty crazy turnaround from the Ravens, I think. Will happen.
Hooray.
Oh man. They just showed Talanoa Hufunga. I missed that, man. All right, we got a question. Jason Liu.
Oh my goodness. Hey Jace. Hey J Lou. Flex half PPR. Vidal, Sterling Shepard, Josh Downs, or something named Ryan Flournoy.
Ryan Flournoy. Oh man. I would say so. I don't particularly. This is tough. Because it's a good matchup for Kamani Vidal, but we've seen Kamani Vidal like not cash in before on his career. Um, let's see. We've got Sterling Shepard, Josh Downs, Ryan Flournoy. With no Bucky, no Chris Godwin, no Mike Evans, it's really gonna be, and I think Rachaad White's gonna get mostly neutralized by Fred Warner. Um, I think it's probably your best bet's gonna be Sterling Shepard on this one. Niners have no pass rush right now. Their secondary, they're getting Malik Mustafa back, but he hasn't played like his first game off of a torn ACL that he got random surgery for in like January. So I would say Sterling Shepard here. But it's down bad. Like really I'll go there. That's where I'll go. It's tough. Because the Panthers could get up big and just run Javonte. I'm sorry, the Cowboys could get up big against the Panthers and just run Javonte into the ground. Oh, Jason's also a Niners fan. Let's go, baby. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Sterling Shepard in this one. I think he has the best chance of a touchdown.
Zero PPR, Dowdle or Rashad White.
Dowdle.
And then he
Rico
also
Dowdle
included
revenge game.
is a pick 2 of 3, but they also included Bill, and so I just didn't bother.
Oh yeah, my one big beautiful Bill. I'm so upset that AK thought of that and not me. Bang bang Niner gang. Let's go, Jason. I'm so upset that AK thought of that and not me. The one big beautiful Bill.
I think our Lord and Savior Ronald Trump said it.
Ronald Trump.
Came up with it. So.
But I mean, in terms of for Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt,
Fair.
You know what's fun? Do you know what's really fun? You know why they call him Bill, right?
No, I don't remember. How do I not know that? That's my kind of thing to know.
They were like, all the broadcasts are like, well, he really liked this cartoon as a kid, and one of the main characters was named Bill.
Right, that's what I heard. It's not?
It is.
Oh, okay.
But it's the freaking Bill Cosby cartoon.
Oh, dang. Whoa.
So it's like that you know the goose meme where they're like asking the question and then they ask the question again more aggressively. It's like which cartoon is named after Bill, or which cartoon has the Bill in it? Which cartoon has the Bill in it?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this is I thought it was pretty funny. But that's why I call him JCM as much as humanly possible. Instead of Bill.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, it's my it's coming to fruition. Walker said that if Bill pops off and becomes a thing, they will concede that I'm a football genius, and I'm really excited. Oh no, it's happening tomorrow. I was gonna say I'm really excited for that to happen on Walker's birthday, but it's not gonna happen on Walker's birthday. It's gonna happen tomorrow. Son of a Jets are threatening. This is kind of wild.
They have
less than.
Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say less than 2 minutes left. Out of timeouts. Broncos have 2. Oh, never mind.
They have to stop using the word aborted. Like I'm on ESPN now. It says Jay Fields fumbles aborted.
Aborted.
Like so they ended up giving birth successfully. Is that what happened? I don't. What?
Oh man, they sent the house. Yeah, they just sent the house after Justin Fields, and he didn't know what to do.
Flavored fizzy waters. You know the liter bottles. Just surprise me with a bunch. Thank you.
Ooh, Evan's getting fizzy flavored water.
Well, that's not a guarantee.
Oh boy. So Evan, how did the greater Seattle area, the greater Washington area, handle that football game on Friday, or that baseball game on Friday?
We all went to bed within 5 seconds. Like my son and I were saying, I don't like the Mariners, but I listen to AM Seattle radio, and it's been depressing ever since I moved here. So I'm rooting for them just so these people aren't on a ledge. And my son and I were trying to stay up and watch it, and we were like, "My eyelids! Oh my God, they're so heavy! I can't! Oh God, it's the 14th! Oh God!" So yeah, my son couldn't make it. I made it to the 15th. But
that rules.
Everyone's really happy.
Yeah, I bet. It was crazy. Like it just kept being like, oh, this is the ending. It's gonna happen, and then nothing happened.
What?
Like, oh,
that was first and second, runners on first and second with no outs happened at least 5 times.
I
Like,
know. It was like it felt like every half inning started with a runner on second. Like they were like, we're gonna make this ghost runner happen whether or not.
yeah.
Ooh, Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's slow getting up. Ooh.
um, but what sucks is the next day they had to fly to Toronto and play today.
Eesh. Yeah, that's I'm gonna go Toronto's up 1-0 after today.
Yeah.
I don't even know why Garrett Wilson is hurt. It looks like Hufanga went over him. Huh, interesting. All right. So we've got Evan, 1 minute, 14 seconds. Jets, 4th and 8. 4th and 8. I don't know what yard they're on because they're not showing. Ugh, they're on the Broncos 44, it looks like. So here it is for the game, Evan. Let's see. Will the Jets win? Evan,
Yes.
instant bet. Will the Jets win?
Yes. Because it was the
Evan,
most
remove
stupid thing possible.
Evan, you are incorrect. It is now on the Justin Fields just took a sack and is now on the Broncos 44-yard line.
What the hell?
Or I'm sorry, the Jets 44-yard line.
That's 8 or 9 sacks for the Broncos.
Yeah.
Throw the ball. What is wrong with you?
He will never quote unquote throw the ball. All right, so that game's over. All right. Let's see if I got any interesting notifications. Murray's out.
My golf league
Johnston's
opponent, is it you? No, Perk Flumpus has started Justin Fields for a whopping 4.9 points. Well done.
Oh,
You guys are too
Perg
good in that.
Flumpus. That's what's it called? That's Ryan
Still
from
seeking
TH
out my
Fantasy.
first loss in that. You're all too good at that.
Everybody laughed when I took Kyle Juszczyk in the 3rd round, but he's been a king.
9 sacks for the Broncos.
Jesus. Ooh, I'm playing Tyromancer, who is also 1-4 in this league. Oh, but Tyromancer took zeros from Jeremy Ruckert. Let's go, baby. 1.1 from Isaiah Davis, though. That is golf league excellence.
Why was I talking about Jeremy Ruckert with my neighbor yesterday?
I don't know. See, where did Jeremy Ruckert go to college? He went to Ohio State, so that ain't it. Oh, maybe that is it. Maybe that is it.
No, she didn't care about
you're a Ohio
football.
State fan.
She didn't care about football, except for Notre Dame, because her husband was starting running back for 3 years.
Who's her husband?
Phil Carter. Look at his wiki. We would be playing pickleball in an hour if it wasn't pouring rain in the Pacific Northwest. Who knew?
Wait, what Carter?
Phil Carter.
Phil Carter. I looked at Bill Carter. No wonder I couldn't. Phil Carter, college stats. Oh man. No wonder I'd never heard of him. This was in the 70s and early 80s before I was born.
He and his wife are like my only friends.
Wow, you have friends? That's awesome. I wish I had friends.
Yeah, it took me 7 years to make friends. I've been out of town 5 times in the last year, and 4 of those times I was going with her, like, to do something. So she's like my Paul McCartney and I'm Ringo Starr. Where every time, do you know that anecdote? Paul got into the Hall of Fame 3 times, and
he brought Ringo.
Each time I brought Ringo, and last time Ringo was like, if Paul doesn't get nominated to the Hall of Fame, I'd never get out of the house. So
yeah, right.
This is happening.
Yeah, I only leave the greater Sacramento area to go to 49ers games pretty much.
Yeah.
Jason is asking gotta wonder if this game made Brits appreciate NFL football more or not. I don't know. They love soccer, which is a lot of like, something almost happened and then the other team stopped it. And something almost happened and then the other team stopped it. So I feel like this works to the British mind virus.
Yeah, I mean, they put up with all those years of them trying to push the Jaguars. They'll swallow anything.
That's true. They'll keep drinking that garbage.
And they tried. They're like, okay, new team, the Vikings. This has to work out. And no, it did not.
Yeah, a Viking invasion of England. I'm sure that has great memories for them. They have they have ancestral memories of rejecting of hating the Vikings.
And in historical note, they went to Ireland first, so they're just retreading the hits.
Yeah, right. Oh man, alive! I'm trying to see if I don't have. Oh, I accidentally broke Bernie's head. I think that was on stream though. Let's see. I haven't fixed Bernie yet.
Bernie's your dog, of course. I assume.
Yeah, I accidentally broke Bernie Sanders' head off. Um, that's the future the liberals want. Um, full PPR, Jacoby or Jawan from AK. Oh man. Um, I'm gonna go with Jawan. I'll go full Niners homer mode and go Jawan. We ranked on the podcast this week, Evan. All Jacoby's Myers's. Um, we had to first, which by the way, the podcast was lost. It was awesome. Craig glitched out and didn't record the podcast, so that
Oh
was cool.
God,
We got like 20 minutes.
I'm gonna buck against Jeff and say go with Bill. Named your
What?
team after him.
No, he said Jacoby or Jawan. There's no Bill.
Oh,
There's no Bill.
never mind. I heard
What's up,
Jacory.
Dynasty Dave?
I
What's
heard
up, Dave?
Jacory.
Cooking with Crisco. Justin Fields, 9 for 17, 45 yards. Ugh. Ugh.
Well, my golf league opponent started him, so yeah, it's super good.
Yeah. It's pretty cool that I'm starting Cooper Rush both in golf league and 2 quarterback leagues. Is that good? Anyways, we ranked the Keenan Allen. I'm sorry, the Jacoby's Myers is Keenan Allen 1, Michael Pittman 2, Jalen Waddle 3, Chris Olave 4, Jacoby Myers 5, Wandale Robinson 6. Mike, what's up, buddy? We miss
What's
you,
up, Mike?
bud. Mike wants to know Keenan Allen or Xavier Worthy. I'm gonna go Keenan Allen. Bang.
And I'm gonna go against Jeff again and say Xavier Worthy. And maybe I pay
Ow.
attention this time.
Mm.
I don't know. Can you start both of them? Both those
I
games
don't
are going to
know.
be shootouts.
Yeah, I just think that Keenan Allen, like I said earlier, no running backs, and a good matchup for Herbert. It's going to be a lot of passing. Also, I think that game was a scoregami.
11-13.
Yeah, because I mean that's
It's
a
hard to get to 11.
yeah. You either got to get a safety or a
It's
2-point conversion, so it's pretty rare. AK's got a question about Travis Hunter or AO Manor for a moonshot ceiling play. There's nothing moonshot ceiling about the Titans. Go with Travis Hunter. Can you answer him because he doesn't have audio?
Oh God, yeah, I'm on it.
Thank you.
He says he doesn't have audio, but then he corrected you.
Yeah, and then he corrected me.
um, I mistyped it as moon shits, and I'm just gonna leave it.
Yes.
Titans have no
Moon
moon shits.
shits.
Titans don't have any 9 sacks, huh? Wow.
They have plenty of moon shits.
9 of 17 for 45 yards. Wow. Does what's his name? I forgot his name already. He's so dead to me. Does the Jets coach get fired?
Aaron Glenn? Nah. He's just getting started. He and the Jets are like best friends. And so plus he had the guts to tell Aaron Rodgers to shove it up his ass. And so that means a lot to the Jets organization because he had that organization in a chokehold.
He had the guts to fly Aaron Rodgers all the way over.
Oh my God. Mason Taylor, 1 target, 1 catch, 2 yards. Oof. I believe in you, Mason. You had so many targets the last 2 weeks. Let's see. Josh Reynolds led the Jets in receiving yards with 25. Garrett Wilson 3 for 8 for 13 yards. Jeez, cripes. Brees Hall, 22 for 59. Justin Fields, 7 for 31 rushing. This was a disaster all around. Goodness gracious. Isaiah Davis, one catch for -1 yards. Boy, 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 boy.
Um,
Boy, 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 boy.
and if you're noticing the stat line here, Justin Field has as many completions as he was sacked. So maybe throw the ball.
Jesus.
Like,
Sheesh.
maybe throw it more and sooner. Wow.
Jeez, cripes. That is.
That's that's your primetime NFL market for you right there.
Let's see. Singleton. Oh no. Hufanga had a sack. Benito had a sack. Wuzarike had a sack. Cooper had 2 sacks. Strinad, which is
Skamaz.
ridiculous. Allen, Franklin Myers, and then Brandon Jones, the free safety, had a half sack. They just holy moly, man. Jets are bad. Breaking news, Jets are bad.
They didn't change their coaching style. To they didn't go more RPO, more quick outs than they usually do, which they usually do a lot, but they should have done, all.
all
Like,
all in on RPOs.
yeah,
The oops all RPOs.
yeah,
We're gonna. This is a 7 p.m. Pacific game, Saturday night game. All RPOs.
yeah. It's either that or oops all dingleberries, which is what they were.
Oops all ding. That's what my father-in-law called uh um Mike Singletary because he hated him when he was a coach. He called him Dingleberry.
That is
Uh,
some good stuff.
Shout out Mike Singletary. Just absolutely a terrible coach.
Didn't he pull his
He
pants
showed.
down in the locker
I
room
was gonna
one time?
say he showed his butt to the locker room.
All I remember about his tenure in San Francisco.
That's all there was to it, really. There was that, and him saying that Vernon Davis, he would rather line up 10 guys on the field every play than play Vernon Davis one snap. Oh, Singletary.
Wow.
Niners in my tenure of having season tickets, which by the way is probably coming to an end this year, which means no more substitutes on the stream.
Why is it coming to an end?
Oh, let's see. My in-laws are going to fewer games. Kate got um diagnosed with thoracic outlet syndrome, and she struggles with like sitting in certain positions, and she hasn't been to a game yet this year because of it. And it's thoracic outlet syndrome's in your shoulder, so people are like sitting, and it's like, yeah, in the chairs, like there's no shoulder support in the back because they stop like midway up your back, and sitting in the car that long, she can't really do it. So I've gone to both games this year by my lonesome. So I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of done with this. It's $3,000 for tickets now. It's gone up. They've gone up 50% in the last couple of years. I'm just like, you know what? I'm not really down to spend this money to go sit by myself. When I realize I love going to live football, but I've kind of like I've seen what I can see. Like I've seen them go to I've seen them win 2 NFC championship games. So, and there's no Super Bowl, there's no it's not like the World Series where I get to watch the game in Levi's. So I've seen them go to 2 NFC championship games. I've seen the catch 3. I've seen all kinds of crazy plays. I've seen a lot of awesome stuff. I've seen legends play. I was at JJ Watt's last game. I yelled at a kid that Tom Brady was a cheater. I've kind of like run my course if it's not if I'm going to be going by myself. And then also I live 2 hours away. So, we get there at 9 a.m. for tailgating. Like we get in line at 9 a.m. So we're leaving at 6:45, and which means we're getting up at 5:45, and it's just like it's a long day. We don't get home till like on a good day, we're getting home at 7. So it's just a really long day. Like that's on a good day. I'm usually getting home at like 8.
I'm looking up accessibility options for Levi Stadium, and there's a lot. There's aisle seats and wheelchairs and companion seats, and none of those have shoulder support. So, like,
No,
yeah.
no. I mean, it's TOS isn't really an thoracic outlet syndrome. I call it TOS, and Kate hates it, but TOS isn't really an accessibility thing. But my brother-in-law, who's in a wheelchair, went to a game. He went to the. He's a Cowboys fan, which we don't hold it against him. But yeah, he and my sister went to a game. They actually go to like Levi Stadium quite a bit for concerts.
I should go more to things now that my wife has a walker because they are super helpful if wherever you are. If you have a walker and you're a good-looking 40-year-old something woman, like they really
Yeah,
hold the elevator for you.
yeah. Well, when Kate had a walker when she got rear-ended and had her back injury, yeah, got a lot of help, a lot of assistance. But but yeah, brother-in-law's Cowboys fan. What was funny was yesterday when we saw him, he was wearing his Dak jersey, and my mom lives in a retirement community that's kind of on the edge of a field, and so there's a lot of stray cats, and she took in one that she took it to the vet. It has maybe 2 years. It has so many problems with it, like it just didn't develop. It didn't get enough nutrition, like when it was born, and it started like behind the 8 ball, and it was on my brother-in-law, and I was like, yeah, rub all your nastiness all over the Dak Prescott jersey. Um, but
OJ
she's a
offers his condolences,
oh, oh yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. Um yeah,
and you can still
yeah.
like buy a ticket for a game occasionally, right?
Yeah, I mean, I my thought on it was I was like, well, I gotta keep these season tickets for playoff games. I was like, I could just buy playoff game tickets. I could just do that. But yeah, I mean, it's like I've had season tickets since Candlestick, so it's like I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of cool stuff, and it's just there's eras to your life, and I have a feeling the live football era for me is coming to a close. But yeah, OJ, tickets aren't that. It's not three grand for a game. It's 3 grand for the season for 2 tickets, which is $150 a game per ticket, which isn't too bad. But yeah, it's just like that money could probably be better spent elsewhere for us.
No, I'm looking at.
Oh, speaking of which, we spent $1,000 last weekend when the
Oh,
house flooded.
you went to Costco. Wait, what happened? I was meant to
Oh,
ask about that.
so on the west side of the house, there's a pipe that runs from my wife's bathroom upstairs. Yes, we have our own bathroom. That's right.
Yeah,
Two bathroom house with only 2 people living in it. So we each have our own bathroom.
yeah, really.
Um,
We have our own bedrooms in my house.
my but my wife's bathroom, the pipe upstairs runs to the toilet downstairs and then connects to the washer dryer like outline before going to the street. And we have two pipes in our house that meet underneath the property, and then that goes to the street. Um 2 waste pipes, and there was a clog in the waste pipe for the west side of the house underneath the house. So what happened was my wife was showering, and the water from the shower came up out of the toilet. That's what was going on. So that's what was going on, and then she sopped it all up. She was a hero because she was like, no, you're on the live stream, go do that, I'll clean it all up. And I was like, oh, you're a hero, thank you. And then then she put all the towels in the washing machine and then turned it on, and they come back down. I'm like, it's flooding again.
Oh, the washing machine
uh
could not handle that load.
no, it was because there was a clog. There was a clog in the
Ah,
line past where the washing machine was. So anything that went down that pipe came out the toilet.
it came. It
So
came. It cost you $1,000 for a snake.
well,
Job.
here's the thing. The previous owners of the house hid the flush out line.
What the heck?
So we had no idea where the flush out line was. So we had to take the toilet off to do it.
Oh my god.
Because it wasn't just a snake. He scoped it, and it was like a full on like massive clog in the line.
My bad.
But it was also for a it was also for a like he did a full inspection of the pipe because we had another pipe that collapsed. And we are like, ugh, we don't want this one to be another collapse. He's like, no, it's just normal corrosion from galvanized steel. It's not a huge deal. And then it was $200 to find our flush outline
Where was your flush outline?
right next to the front door, underneath a paver stone, surrounded in mulch.
Dang, they really hid that.
Yeah, we hate the previous owners of this house so much.
The previous owners of the house built this house, and we're like, y'all are insane. Like, what's one thing? The kitchen. Well, the kitchen was originally where the den is, and the den was in the kitchen, but the lady didn't like people seeing her cook. And so they moved the kitchen to the other part of the house, which has a slanted roof ceiling,
So the
and
kitchen has a slanted ceiling.
and the smoke alarms, which are wired to the house, are all set at the top of the ceiling. So literally, anytime you cook anything, all of the smoke and steam condenses right where the fire alarms are, and they go nuts. So
Is that good? Is that what you're going for?
I know I'm going for
Yeah,
cooking all the time. I
Mike
went
was
there with a
also just
hammer one
dealing with
day,
housing repairs.
knocked them all off, and put in new smoke alarms, not wired.
There you go.
Uh, the lady would feed raccoons and also keep outdoor cats.
Sounds like my mom.
We have found to this
Uh
date 5 cat skeletons in the backyard.
okay, not like that. Um but yeah, for the end of the stream, I'm just gonna reiterate my boom guys, since this has been the Bob Vila Memorial DIY housing and food podcast live stream right now. But
Bob
my
Vila
boom
died.
guys is I
We
don't
found
know.
out about like this.
I don't know. We say the Trey Regis memorial pick, so I mean he's still alive. It's you can have a memorial without uh somebody being dead. You're just remembering them.
He's still alive.
Bob Vila?
Yeah, he's 79 years old. I have a question actually. Instead of your boom bust, we can do that in a second. Why is the attendance average for Levi Stadium over 70,000 on the year when the stated capacity is 68,500?
It's called waste, fraud, and abuse.
Okay, fair. All right, back to your booms. Back to the
Hold on,
booms.
now I'm confused. Levi Stadium attendance. What the heck?
Right?
7429. Hold on. Now I gotta go back. Go back to last year. 49ers. Last year was higher. Last year was 71,422.
Yeah.
What?
Where are they hiding these people?
Lady capacity. Maybe they're counting the teams.
Rams.
Oh, hold on. Wait, it's
We're gonna lose, but after that, Jeff predicts us to lose only 2 more the rest of the season. We got cupcake schedule. Listen or don't. I'm on the air. Sorry, Jeff.
I'm trying to figure this out.
Oh yeah.
Writer Drew McGarry coined the nickname the Gene Hole. Nobody calls it that. Let's see. It has a 60. I'm so confused. Seating capacity is 68,500, approximately 75,000 to host major events. I'm wondering if this doesn't include luxury suites. But that's a lot of people to get into luxury suites.
Yeah, that's several thousand.
I'm going to call Jed York. Be like, Jed, what are we doing here? By the way, what we do call it, or at least what I call it because of Chris Berman, the Big Bell Bottom.
Maybe they count like the workers.
The workers, maybe.
They're in attendance.
I mean, that could be seating capacity and it doesn't account for standing room only. There's also a the tower. Like you see it like what would that be? The west side of the stadium is that tower. I've never looked into it. They could sell seats to just that tower that doesn't get included in the seating capacity because there's bars and stuff in there. So it could be that and the suites and standing room only. There are 2 like party patios in the north and south sides of the stadium, like up from the end zone. So maybe it's that plus the suites. I don't know. You got me shook, Evan.
Yeah. Okay. Good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who's like, what? This doesn't. This
Yeah,
number is not less than that number. What is going
it does not compute. Literally does not compute.
on? Yeah. There is an overflow
um,
stack error with your attendance.
yeah, but let's do it. Let's do the booms real quick again. Matthew Stafford, Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt, Teteroy McMillan, and David Njoku. Those are my booms of the week. And Evan, hold on. I found the thing that I've been waiting. The cool stuff in Jeff's office. Hold on, I found it. Before the episode, but
Is
I
it
forgot to
your
put it next
is
to
it
me.
your outflow pipe?
No, one sec.
While Jeff leaves, I'll give you
So I famously wear a George Kittle Iowa jersey to 49ers games. And it's a ball knower filter because it looks identical to a Steelers jersey. And people are like, why are you wearing a Steelers jersey? But it's a George Kittle Iowa jersey. And I now have 2 Iowa jerseys. Evan, you could appreciate this. Miss Caitlin Clark, baby.
Nice.
I'm really excited to wear that. Iowa's were both my.
I bet she's really excited to wear it too.
Yeah, eventually she'll wear it
No
again.
more street clothes for her.
But yeah, both my mother and father-in-law went to Iowa. So if I had to pick a college team that wasn't UC Santa Barbara, I would have to go with Iowa. Forced to do so.
Oh, that's right. We both have Iowa wings of the family. That's right.
Yeah. Are you guys Cyclones or Hawkeyes?
My mom roots for the Hawkeyes. No, Cyclones.
Okay, good.
Cyclones.
Boo!
She went to Northern Iowa, so
all right. What's great too is because Brock Purdy's from Iowa State, I have the Kittle jersey, and my buddy who sometimes goes to games with me, he has a Brock Purdy Iowa State jersey. So
that's fun.
Yeah, so we get to go as Iowa and Iowa State. I think he got it because of the Kittle jersey. He was like, "That would be an amazing bit."
That is an amazing bit.
Yeah, he has that. He has a one that he doesn't really wear anymore. It was more earlier on in Nick Bosa's career. It was fun. It was this weird like knockoff like Nick Bosa jersey, but the letters were the American flag. He doesn't really wear that one anymore.
My goodness.
Yeah. So, all right, it's 9:58, folks. I think that'll do it. Thanks for listening to the. Evan, you're the host. I'm not the host of this one. I'm used to being the host.
Thanks for lurking, losers. Next time, ask a question.
Yeah, your whole team's dead.
No, I love you all. Oh, somebody just left. Didn't like that loser comment. No.
I'll end this the same way as Robert Evans. Statistically, I love about 60% of you.
All right, bye-bye.
Thanks, OJ.